What's up people, welcome along to Arsenal Fan TV, and in this video I'm going to be discussing our upcoming Premier League fixture against Stoke City in the Barclays Premier League. The dreaded Stoke City, always a fixture that I don't really look forward to every season. This game has been so unkind to us in recent years. I remember the last recorded victory we had at the Britannia Stadium was back when Aaron Ramsey broke his leg in a 3-1 victory, a game that is going to be remembered for all the wrong reasons. But Stoke City are basically a side that contradicts our whole style of play. Although you could argue under manager Mark Hughes that he's kind of drummed out that physical way of playing that they had under Tony Pulis, and they're playing more intricate, exciting football, especially with the introduction of players like Bohan and Diouf into their side. But you've got to remember they've still got some very physical players in that team, the likes of Peter Crouch, who could offer them a different alternative up front. They've still got players like Charlie Adam, Ryan Shawcross, probably shouldn't mention that name. I should be feeling a lot more excited going into this game in truth, and considering that we've had 3 wins on the bounce and 3 clean sheets, there's no reason why I shouldn't. But then again, I know exactly what to expect from this fixture. I know how rough and I know how physical it's going to be. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how the likes of Alexis Sanchez perform in this game. Considering he's grown up in that South American street style of football, you would think that this game maybe could be mapped out for him to have a really good performance, well, as he does consistently anyway. But it's going to be interesting to see how the likes of maybe Santi Cazorla will perform in this game, maybe our smaller type of players. And I read somewhere the other day that we've got the shortest players in the Premier League, and coming up against a team like Stoke with the likes of Peter Crouch, Ryan Shawcross, etc. in their side, it's going to be interesting to see how this one really pans out. I mean, even players like Walters could potentially be a threat in this game, which is it really says a lot. But it is a fixture that hasn't been kind to us in recent years. I mean, that goes without saying. And I think if we were to get 3 points in this game, it would be massive for us. And I think considering how the likes of Liverpool, City, Chelsea, United are playing at the moment, with them all winning, I think it's really important that we actually get 3 points in this game if we don't want to slip up anymore, like we already have. We've already dropped enough points against teams that we shouldn't have done this season. We can't really afford to be doing that anymore. I mean, maybe if we'd have beaten one of the games that we should have done, maybe if we'd have beaten Leicester, maybe if we'd have beaten Hull, then we could have gone into this game affording a draw. But I don't think we're in a position where we can potentially do that. So I think it's really important that we get all 3 points. Stoke City, like I said, going into this game on the back of 2 defeats to the likes of City and Liverpool, so it's going to be very difficult for them to really get some confidence into the side. But then again, I say that they're going to be so motivated for this game, just considering how much reputation it has and has had in recent years. But the Arsenal team that I'd like to see start for this game, considering that potentially we could have a few players out for this one. I think Wenger said in his press conference that Sonogo's a doubt, Rosicki's a doubt, Monreal's out for this game, Kieran Gibbs could be out for this game. But if the players that are speculated to be in the team are actually available, then this is the side that I'd like to see start the game. Martinez in goal, Chambers at right back, Mertesacker, Koscielny, Kieran Gibbs, Matthew Flamini, Aaron Ramsey, Alexis Sanchez, Santi Cazorla, Danny Welbeck and Olivier Giroud. I think it's really important that we actually start Welbeck and Giroud in this game. I think these were 2 players that combined really well in that game against West Brom last weekend. You've got the hold-up play of Olivier Giroud, the pace of Danny Welbeck, and both of these players hold a lot of physicality. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they come up against these beefy Stoke defenders. And I don't really like to think of it as Danny Welbeck being deployed on the left-hand side of the pitch, because as you saw in the game against West Brom, he interchanged a lot with the likes of Olivier Giroud and Alexis Sanchez. It was great to see those 3 interchanging so well throughout that game. Anyway guys, those have been my thoughts going into this game against Stoke City this Saturday. My prediction is a 2-1 victory to Arsenal. It's going to be a very scrappy game, but I think we can come out on top, break this record at the Britannia, and hopefully claim all 3 points. Leave your predictions in the comments box below, subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV, and be sure to check out my own channel, AFC Game by Game. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, and thank you for watching guys.